So Dominic Raab has been forced to resign as Justice Secretary because he criticised the work of some senior civil servants and caused them to have hurty feelings. He is hoping those civil servants get some taxpayer-funded PTSD counselling as well as extended paid sick leave to process their considerable trauma. After an incredibly vague report alluding to Raab being abrasive with no actual examples, Sunak Weekly accepted Raab's resignation when he should have stood up to the contemptible machinations of a heavily unionised civil service. Unelected, anonymous, unaccountable, clearly far from impartial, and now seemingly with the power to oust any minister pushing a policy direction they don't like, this bloated, ineffectual, entitled and untrustworthy civil service is giving us all a clear indication of why consecutive governments have failed to instigate vital reform in so many areas as the country goes to total rack and ruin. Still, let's spare a thought today for those poor civil servants of the Ministry of Justice who were told to do their jobs better by Dominic Raab and vindictively manipulated a complaints procedure to assert their unaccountable dominance over an elected public representative. Things clearly have to change at the Ministry of Justice to tackle this bullying culture. Perhaps the whole team could start the day together with some gentle breathing exercises, some yoga, or perhaps they could stand in a circle and spend 10 minutes just firing positive affirmations at each other. How can civil servants be expected to do their jobs properly if they're not having their egos stroked at all times? Maybe the whole department needs a bit of feng shuiing to soften the place up. Maybe it needs more scatter cushions, a scented candle here and there. Maybe one of the offices could be converted into a meditation room with a flotation tank. Perhaps some of the walls could have rainbows painted on them in the name of inclusivity. And let's hope from now on, whichever minister finds themselves presiding over the Ministry of Justice prioritises kindness over efficiency. Getting things done, fixing this horribly broken country is less important than ensuring that civil servants feel validated and are celebrated for their contributions, and that every government department is a non-triggering safe space. Namaste, Kumbaya. For early access to all my content, support me on Patreon by following the link below this video. Thanks for watching.